Now let us quickly look into the answers for the previous home assignment. The first main, some changes are listed in the following table. For each change, write in the blank column whether the change can be reversed or not. The first one was the sawing of piece of wood. The answer is no, it cannot be reversed. Second one, the melting of ice candy. Yes. Third one, dissolving sugar in water. Yes, it can be reversed. Fourth one, the cooking of food. No. Fifth one, the ripening of mango. No. Sixth one, souring of milk. No. Second question, to walk through a waterlogged area, you usually shorten the length of your dress by folding it. Can this change be reversed? Answer, yes, it can be reversed. Third one, you accidentally dropped your favorite toy and broke it. This is a change you did not want. Can this change be reversed? No, this change cannot be reversed. Now let us quickly recapitulate what we studied in our previous class. Changes can either be reversible or irreversible. Changes that take a long time to occur are called slow changes. Example, germination of seeds. Changes that take place in a short time are called fast changes. Example, breaking of glass. Some changes occur due to heating, that is, expansion and contraction. For example, fixing of metal rim on a wooden wheel of a cart. Now children, let us continue with our lesson, changes around us. In the previous class, we have learnt that changes can be brought about by heating. For example, metals undergo expansion on heating and contraction on cooling. Now let us study further. When a substance is heated, there is a change taking place and sometimes there is a change of state occurring. For example, when we heat water in a pan, it begins to boil. If we continue to heat further, the quantity of water decreases as the water changes to water vapor. This water vapor gets converted into water when it is cooled. So here we observe that water, which is a liquid, turns into vapors, which is a gaseous state, and again these vapors, they get converted into water, that is liquid. So due to heating, there is a change in state of matter. Now let us look into the next example. Ice melts when heated. So solid ice is turning into liquid water. Does it convert back to ice on cooling? Yes. On cooling, the water turns back into ice again. So the change has taken place, or change takes place here in case of ice cube. So in both these examples, we have observed that on heating, change occurs and there is a change in state of matter. Children, you would have noticed that when a new road is being laid or when there is a road repair work going on, they generally use a black material called tar. Now this tar is usually in the solid form. It is heated to form the molten tar or the liquid tar. So, the solid tar has turned into the liquid or molten tar on heating. Now, is this change reversible or irreversible? Yes, this is a reversible change. The hot molten tar or the liquid tar gets cooled and solidifies on cooling. Therefore, this is a reversible change. The liquid turns back into solid. Let us look into one more condition. How does a blacksmith change iron into different tools? What type of change do you observe? Is it a reversible change or irreversible change? Now, as you can see in the picture, the blacksmith heats up the iron. On heating, metals become red hot and soft, and they can be beaten into any desired shape. So, once the iron becomes red hot, the blacksmith turns them into desired shape and makes the tools. Now the question is, once the metal becomes soft on heating, does it turn into the solid iron piece again? Does it become hard again? So is it a reversible change or irreversible change? Yes, it is a reversible change because the metal, that is iron, once it is heated, it becomes soft, but again on cooling down, it becomes hard or solid. So, it is a reversible change. Here is an activity. Take a small candle and measure its length with a scale. Now fix it at a suitable place and light it. Let it burn for some time. Now blow out the candle and measure its length again. What do you observe? So after burning for some time, the length of the candle would have reduced or it would have become shorter. So can the change in the length of the candle be reversed? Can you get back the same length of the candle as you had started with? Is it possible? No, you cannot get back the same length of the candle. It cannot be reversed. So what kind of a change is this? It is an irreversible change. We cannot reverse it. Now there is one more question for you which you are going to think and answer. What happens when some wax is taken in a pan and heated? Can this change be reversed? Think and find the answer. So when you heat wax in a pan, what happens? It turns into liquid. So the change has occurred. Now can this change be reversed? Can you get back the solid? Yes. When you cool down the wax, on cooling you will get back the solid wax. So what kind of a change is this? It is a reversible change. Changes occur due to mixing of two or more substances. For example, when salt is dissolved in water, we get salt solution. So salt is a solid which has turned into a liquid state. Now, is it possible to reverse this change? Yes, it is possible. What we need to do is heat the salt solution. As the salt solution is heated, the water evaporates completely, leaving the solid salt. Therefore, we get back the solid salt. So, we can call this as a reversible change. So, to summarize, a substance changes on heating, or heating brings about a change in the substance. Metals undergo expansion or contraction, and in some substances there is a change of state. On heating, the changes can either be reversible or irreversible. Points to remember. Children, make a note of these points in your notebook. On heating, metals become red hot and soft. They can be beaten into the desired shape. Change of state occurs on heating. Solid ice turns into liquid water on heating, and liquid water further turns into gaseous water vapor. Wax on heating changes to its liquid state. Change due to mixing of two or more substances, for example, salt plus water forms salt solution. A solid is mixed with a liquid. Salt has changed from the solid state to the liquid state. Home assignment. First one. A drawing sheet changes when you draw a picture on it. Can you reverse this change? So you're going to think and answer this in your notebooks. Second one. A thick coating of a paste of plaster of Paris or POP is applied on a fractured bone. It becomes hard on drying to keep the fractured bone immobilized. Can the change in the POP be reversed? So POP is the plaster of Paris. Generally, when you have a fracture, they put the plaster, that is nothing but POP. So it is put across the hand or whichever fractured part, so that that part of the body becomes immobilized. What do you mean by immobilized? Immobilized means to restrict the movement. So can the change in POP be reversed? So POP becomes hard. So can you reverse this change? You are going to think and write the answer. Third one. A bag of cement lying in the open gets wet due to rain during the night. The next day, the sun shines brightly. Do you think the changes which have occurred in the cement could be reversed? So the cement has become wet due to rain. Now, do you think whatever changes have occurred the next morning, can it be reversed? So think and write the answer in your notebooks. We will discuss these answers in our next session. Thank you, children.